Hello, 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 everyone out there. It's been a while, but I'm so very happy to finally be here with you once again. Today, I have something wonderful I'm going to show you, and I'm going to be playing Vampire the Masquerade while I do that. So, why don't we go ahead and get right into it? First off, here is the new look. My new form is complete, and I'm finally ready to show myself to you all. Bask, bask in my glow. So, I had trouble choosing what game we would be playing today, and I thought, what game would I want to play when I'm unveiling a new version of myself? And I thought long and hard about it, and I decided that I would play the game that helped me decide my own name, that being Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. For those of you who have played it before, this should click in your head as to how it helped me form my name. And for those of you who haven't played it, you'll learn very shortly. And we are going to start playing. Uh, so, we're going to quickly get through character creation as fast as we can. And, hopefully that won't take too long. I have a good idea of what build I want to do already. So I'll quickly explain a couple of things about the Vampire the Masquerade series. I'm pretty sure this series started as a tabletop role playing game, in which it's a world setting. It's a modern world setting of a vampire world that lives underneath, the rest of the world. Secret from everyone who's human. In this world, there's several different clans of vampires, as you can see here in this list. We are going to be playing the Bruja. In their description, it says, Bruja are passionate, idealists, and rebels, more likely to fight for their rights than write protest songs. In life, most Bruja sought social change, and in undeath, most clan members commonly seek the creation of a vampiric utopia. As militant radicals, they are renowned for their combat skills, but are also more likely to frenzy due to their hot-bloodedness, so to speak. And the rest is just some nerd stuff, some stat stuff. Here's our skill tree page. You can see this looks very much just like, a tabletop role-playing game sheet. In fact, it's even called a sheet here. We're going to go ahead and put, I think, just 2 point strength, maybe 1 point stam, 1 point strength. That might be smarter. And then for this, we'll go ahead and put the defense and hacking feats. Ooh. We do need defense. Yeah, we'll go ahead and put it there. We're not going to be very smart character. We're going to be very brawny. And that's okay, though. Yeah, we're gonna lean straight into it. We're gonna just go straight into our strength, which is strength, and not really worry about the other things for now. I'm sure it will come back to bite us in the ass later, but it should be fine in the end. I think we will take a point in... see, none of these are really important choices. Here we're going to take a point in potence, because I know we're going to want it. But for this, gosh, I really don't know which one to take. They all just really change um, different like game mechanics that aren't really important. Well, I mean, I guess they are important, but it's just stuff like uh, there's a lot of different ways to solve the puzzles in this game, and oh, I forgot to choose a background. Oh well.
I want to show you something.
So if you can't tell, this is a very old game.
Good evening. My fellow kindred, my apologies for disrupting any business or interfering with prior engagements you may have had this evening. It's unfortunate that the affair that gathers us together tonight is a troubling one. We are here because the laws that bind our society, the laws that are the fabric of our existence, have been broken. As Prince, I am within my rights to grant or deny the kindred of this city the privilege of siring. Many of you have come to me seeking permission, and I have endorsed some of these requests. However, the accused that sits before you tonight was not refused permission. Indeed, my permission was never sought at all. They were caught shortly after the embrace of this child. It pains me to announce the sentence, as up to tonight I considered the accused a loyal and upstanding member of our organization. But as some of you may know, the penalty for this transgression is death. Know that I am no more adjudicator than I am a servant to the law that governs us all. Let tonight's proceedings serve as a reminder to our community that we must adhere to the code that binds our society, lest we endanger all of our blood.
So this guy, he turned us into a vampire, but because of these weird bureaucratical rules of vampire society, he would have had to have sought out permission from that dude talking to us first.
Which leads to the fate of the ill-begotten progeny. Without a sire, most children are doomed to walk the earth never knowing their place, their responsibility, and most importantly, the laws they must obey. Therefore, I have decided that
This is bullshit!
As you can see, a lot of people don't like this
If Mr.
bureaucratic
Rodriguez
bullshit.
would let me finish. I have decided to let this kindred live. They shall be instructed in the ways of our kind and be granted the same rights. Let no one say I am unsympathetic to the plights and causes of this community. I thank you all for attending these proceedings, and I hope their significance is not lost. Good evening.
So, depending on which vampire clan you choose, it's going to change a lot of your gameplay. A lot of different things are going to just be different. Dialogue options is probably going to be the most important one you'll notice.
Your sire, tragic, my apologies. But you see, there is a strict code of conduct that all of us must adhere to if we wish to survive. When anyone breaks these laws, they undermine the well-worn fabric of our centuries-old
Look at my
society.
walking animation.
Understand,
She
Mike.
knows she's hot.
Allowing you to live makes me directly responsible for your subsequent behavior. So, what I'm offering is not generosity, but the opportunity to transcend the fate woven by your sire. This is your trial. You will be brought to Santa Monica. There you will meet an agent by the name of Mercurio. He will provide the details of your labor. I've shown you great clemency. Prove it was more than a wasted gesture, fledgling. Don't come back until you do. Good evening.
So, like I was saying before, because we didn't follow, or our sire didn't follow these bullshit rules, he ended up getting killed for it. And unfortunately, they don't really talk about your sire for the rest of the game, and I feel like that's a little bit of a disappointment, but, you know, whatever. So, there's no telling whether or not that guy was gonna kill us or not. He might have, if that other vampire hadn't stood up and said something. But we're alive. We're mostly well. I mean, we're dead now. We're undead. But let's get right into it. Here's the best character in the game, by the way.
Let me show you the ropes. Wait a sec. I'm Jack. What's important is I'm offering help. You make it back from Santa Monica with your hide and we'll trade life stories, okay? Till then, I got about this much time.
So, I'm going to do the tutorial only because we get more screen time with Jack. I know how to play this game, but I enjoy what he has to say, and I think that there are some story elements that get added in the tutorial if you do it. So we're gonna do that. Okay, I could use the help.
All right. Now, we ain't got much time, but I figure somebody should fill you in on the bare bones stuff at least. Could save your hide. You look wobbly. You even had a drink yet?
Drink of what?
Oh, man, we're popping a cherry here. Ah, you're gonna love this. All right, check it out. Blood, it's your new rack of lamb, your new champagne, like your new fucking heroin, kid. Get ready, though, because, hey, it's never as sweet as the first time.
What do I do?
Well, down around the corner there, I saw this human. Poor SOB can't find his car.
Yes, some of these voice actors in the game are going to be familiar. Some of them went on to be in a lot of other games. So, what do I mean,
You go down there, casual like. You creep up on him, then bare those little fangs and feed. Don't worry if you weren't captain of the wrestling team or something, because it'll come so natural you think you've done it 1,000 times already.
Ooh, I just noticed something I need to fix really fast. The chat box is really low on the screen, and we wouldn't have been able to see the messages. There we go. Forgot all about that. Won't he become a vampire then?
Forget that comic book crap, kid. It don't work that way. Now go for it. Be sure, though, and this is important, so listen up. Be sure not to drain him dry, okay? It might be hard to resist, but don't kill him.
All right. The feeding animation's very intense. And definitely low-key kind of horny. So after you feed on someone, they'll be left in the stunned state unless you're in combat with them. Then they'll get stunned for a couple seconds, and then they'll be right back to shooting or attacking you. Yes, that animation is really hot, though.
Yeah. Ah, yeah. Hell yeah, you're feeling
I don't know how I feel about it, but it does feel good.
Alright now, you got the blood, you're feeling all kick-ass, feeling better than your best day living, but wait, it gets better. All kindred, that's our word for vampire. All kindred having a few things in common. Things that set them right square above humans on the food chain.
Is it clicking for some of you yet? Where my name comes from? Well, part of where my name comes from, you know. He kind of just gave you the biggest hint.
Like sharper senses, a body that can take a beating, and if you play your cards right, eternal life. That's no sure bet, but still the chance of immortality is not a bad deal. And that's just for starters. Fringe benefits for joining the club.
So I'm going to live forever?
Well, you can still be destroyed, but forget the books and the movies. Garlic, it's worthless. A cross, shove it right up their ass. A steak, only if it catches you in the heart, and then it just paralyzes you. Running water, that's no problem. I bathe. Occasionally. Now, a
Stinky and
shotgun blast
smelly.
to the head. Oh, that's trouble, boy. Fire, that's real trouble. Sunlight, well, you catch the sunrise and it's all overkill. Get it?
Got it.
Okay, now. The fuck is this? You get inside here and head upstairs. Meet up in a bit. I'm just gonna go see what the ruckus is.
Jack is such a cool character. I love him. My favorite character in the series. Or in the game. I am struggling to jump. Oh my gosh. I'm so glad they zoomed in on this. I never would have noticed it. There's no possible way I ever would have seen it if they hadn't zoomed directly in on it.
Come down here. Stay away from the windows. Oh, it's a Sabbat raid. The Sabbat, they're, Christ, I was hoping to spare this shit to later. The Sabbat, well, they're mostly mindless, bloodthirsty assholes. That's all you need to know for now, right?
So what's up?
The Sabbat got wind of the gathering here, so they figured they'd raise a little hell and put a little heat on the new prince.
What's the prince a prince of?
No time for political rundown. Job one, get out of here alive. Sabbat might be mindless, but they hit like a Mack truck, like raging savages. Nothing a fledgling like you wants to mess with.
What am I supposed to do?
Shh, shh. Heads up.
Now get ready for a really goofy animation. This cutscene is bad. The muzzle flash is in the gun. It is not at the end of the gun, it's in the gun. That guy obliterated. Jack tells us to get away from the windows 3 times, and we're just like, let's look right outside.
Alright, we gotta vamoose out the back quick. I'll stay and keep a watch out. You get us into the office. The door's around the corner here.
I'm on it. Alright, we gotta get into this door. You know, if we don't open this door, there's no way we're gonna be able to get in here. Oh, I guess he just broke a window and got in. I guess there was always that option. Can I break a window? I cannot. Wow, who would have guessed that?
Shortcut. Well, nicely done, though. Not exactly an angel in life, were you?
I had my moments.
Cool. Now, if you want a lesson on how really not to act, take notes from those Sabbat assholes. You're a big bad vampire. Yeah, great, congrats. Now keep it to yourself. You go roar and you...
Vampire's weakness unless you're Jack. Wait, I've still got that list of people from high school. Why not?
It's the same reason you don't let humans see you feeding. It's why the wolf doesn't want the sheep to know he's there. It's also why you don't go juggling dumpsters or outrun the 815 from Sacramento, and And it's why you didn't know any of this when you woke up this morning.
Ah, I get it.
Keep our secret secret and you make things easier on all of us. We're living in the age of cell phone cameras. Fuck-ups ain't tolerated. Makes sense enough, right? Well,
Does this
it ain't a casual
frame the time that this game came out? Cell phone cameras is what this guy called it. That's the time frame of both the setting of this game and also the setting of when this game was released.
That party back there with the guy in the suit and the Magilla Gorilla? The assholes that put your sire to death? That's the Camarilla. They make a tidy business out of enforcing vampire laws like this one.
I see.
Alright, now don't worry, because I know the area a little, and you know what? I'm glad we're in this situation, you and I. It illustrates a point. You gotta utilize your surroundings.
Okay, but what does that mean exactly?
You do what you gotta do. Theft, destruction of property, breaking and entering. These will be the least of your sins before the night's out. So look around here. We gotta get out the back there through that magnetically sealed door. There must be a key someplace.
I'll find it. Utilize your surroundings and less their windows. That's so very true. Man, if only I could just break the damn windows. Look, there's even like a shards of glass flying off it. It's like I'm chipping the very first layer of the glass, but it's just not working. So, this little tutorial is trying to show you how there are multiple ways that you can solve puzzles in this game. So, I need to open this door, and to open this door, I need a key. I cannot just lockpick the door, as you see there. I need the key. My options are to, my options would be to lockpick the safe, but there is no way that my lockpicking skill is going to be good enough to do that. My other option is to hack the computer, but there's no way that I'm going to be able to do that. Excuse me, I actually meant to say I was 100% going to be able to do that. It's like the one Doctor Who episode, and you just have to spend millions of years punching through it, and eventually you'll get through. Yes, that's actually exactly what I did. See, we just skipped the millions of year. Like, I just brute forced my way into the computer, and I skipped the, thousands of years it took to get through it. So, we're gonna go ahead and unlock this safe. So, sometimes you'll be able to, hack computers because they'll be a very low level of security, but sometimes you'll need to find alternate ways in, such as this right here is the password for the computer. You can sometimes find the passwords for computers laying around somewhere else within that level. Other times, you just won't be able to get into the computer because you don't have high enough hacking.
Take that key card and head out the back. I'll meet you out in the alley there. I'm gonna check out things from topside.
Got it. All right. Now, I would like to mention right now, we all see this Uzi on the ground right there, right underneath the left click to continue. It's right there. The gun is right there. And now it's gone. I can't pick it up. Very unfortunate.
Fucking waste of unlife, these Sabat vatos. You get winged? Hey, look at them potholes. Also close up soon enough. Better feed, though. There's someone down the stairs here. It's not the freshest catch, but he'll do.
What's the difference? Blood's blood, right?
Well, when it comes to feeding, it's quality blood you're looking for, not the quantity. Bums and lowlife don't pack the same punch that a healthy, well-bred human will. Juice bags with a pedigree. That's the good stuff. But you gotta take what you can get. You ever had a PhD, kid? Ooh, that's good stuff.
If you say so.
Remember what I said, though. Don't kill them. At least not the innocent ones. You're a monster now. Make no mistake. One of the damned and the fallen. You need to hold on to every last shred of humanity you have.
Let's say I get a little overzealous. What happens then?
An innocent's an innocent. You kill one, even a worthless bum, even by accident, and it's gonna cost you a piece of your own humanity. Bring you closer to that beast you got welling up inside you.
The beast? What exactly does that mean?
The beast, it's always there, waiting to take over. When it does, it's like a wild animal wearing your skin. Desperate, scared, reckless. He'll do anything to survive, and it's you that has to deal with the consequences.
So I can't kill anyone. That seems a little, restricting. Welcome, Casey. Thank you for following.
I said innocent humans. If some asshole levels a 12 gauge your way, you drain him, skin him, and bash in his skull. Self-preservation is a vital part of humanity, after all. My favorite part, in fact.
I think I follow.
The only way to fight the beast is to keep in touch with your humanity, and don't go hungry. It's a fine line.
Got it.
All right, now go feed. Careful, though. He's gonna drain fast.
Be back in a minute. So, he basically just explained a couple of game mechanics as well as world setting mechanics. These exist within the tabletop RPG as well. So your humanity is something that you keep track of. The lower your humanity is, the harder it is to resist the beast. When your blood, which is represented by this meter on the right, is low, you start making frenzy checks. Anytime that you fail the frenzy check, you lose control of your character, and it plays itself and tries to feed on something. It becomes very strong when this happens, but you have no control. The more you kill people, the more humanity you lose, the harder it is to resist this beast. It's your humanity that keeps you in control of this beast.
You think I'm kidding? You can survive feeding on animals if you can stomach that kind of thing.
I think I still got some threads between my teeth.
Well, give it a try.
I'll think about it. Rat. Rats were harmed in the making of this video game. These ones specifically, right here. As you can see, they don't give much for blood or healing. They're just like a little something. Tiny little bit of something.
You rat sucker. Hey, I don't care what you do, but just so you know, polite vampire society looks down on that kind of thing.
They can be polite and pass me the salt for my rat.
Keep it down. Got someone around the way here.
Just one guy?
Not too much of a threat by himself, but you never know if there's more in shouting range. You're gonna have to sneak past.
Sneak where?
The building across from us with the garage door. There's some double doors on the far side. I'll meet you inside. Just stay low and stick to the shadows. And don't let him see you.
I'll do my best. See you in a minute.
All right, go.
Gone. So, if you were to choose the vampire clan Nosferatu, you would be doing this for the entirety of your gameplay. I failed my sneaking tutorial. Nosferatus are monstrous. They just plainly look like monsters. And a very important thing about this game is not giving up the fact that... Oh? It's not giving up the fact that, you know, vampires exist. If you're playing a Nosferatu, just being seen breaks that illusion.
He's wounded too. Go take care of him. Don't worry, he's probably greener than you.
So Nosferatu have to spend almost the entirety of their playthrough sneaking around so that they don't break the Masquerade. If you lose too many Masquerade points, you'll be hunted down by vampires, vampire hunters, and if you lose all of your Masquerade points, you lose the game. You get executed. Just like what we saw in the beginning with our sire.
The Sabbat, you see, they don't have the most rigorous training program. In fact, that poor sod is lucky if he knows he's a vampire.
How can that be?
He's probably just turned and beaten over the head. They like to do that, make shock troops, cannon fodder, put him out of his misery.
I'll do my best.
He is a vampire, so be ready.
I'll keep that in mind. See ya.
Go get him.
I'm on it. So we have this new weapon, but we're not going to be using it. We're going for a brawl build, which means fists. We're going to punch stuff.
The Sabbat are going all out. You better head underground, avoid stray bullets.
Sounds like a good strategy.
All right, head down into the basement through the grate in there. Keep that tire iron handy. I'll be there in a minute.
So, what's funny is, if you're playing one of the vampire characters that has the Dominate skill tree, we have the Clarity, Potence, and Presence disciplines, but if you have the Dominate discipline, there is a cop in this hallway, and it's basically a tutorial for using that power. In fact, this entire section is a tutorial for using your powers. Except for this part. This is a stealth kill tutorial.
Not sure what's going on. Sounds like the Sabbat's getting scattered. I'm gonna keep an ear to the ground. Be careful going forward here. Could be a whole mess of them holed up.
The more the merrier. So, as you saw, our lockpicking skill wasn't high enough in order to hack this, or pick this, but if we use the blood buff ability, it will increase our stats so that it's easier to do some things. Now, we're able to go in, and here they're explaining the stuff. So Potence is your colossal vampiric strength, Clarity is your supernatural speed, and Presence is the mystical projection of personality inspiring fear and awe. Presence is the power to mystically project your personality. Presence is a passive discipline. Once you activate it, you pay attention to the discipline timer on the bottom right of your screen. Use of Presence is not a Masquerade violation. Oh, you know, it would help if I read the tutorials. What's unfortunate, I don't know if you just noticed, I didn't regain the blood even though it's making me repeat this part of the tutorial. So I think what the Presence does is that it actually is debuffing them just by me having the skill active.
No need to go stirring up the hornet's nest till we know the score, though. Head through here. Come to an elevator around the way.
I'll meet you over there.
Meet you there. Don't let them catch you.
If I'm not there in 10 minutes, call the president. So now they're explaining Potence. Potence is a passive or timed-based discipline. Once you activate it, pay attention. Yep, see? It's just the same as before. I'm not sure if they said it was or wasn't. Yep. It has no risk of Masquerade. It's not a Masquerade violation to use it, so that means that we can use it in the middle of towns and non-combat areas. Use of clarities levels 2 through 5 is a Masquerade violation, but that does mean that level 1, it's not. Now, there is a way to block. I don't remember how, though. I'm sure I'll figure it out eventually. So this is just basically explaining that you can interact with objects in order to do sneaking stuff. Yes, exactly.
Gangbangers protecting their turf. Oh, man.
If you do your melee combos well enough, you don't need to block.
About to take one for the hood.
So what do we do?
They probably seen too much. Here, take this 38. Fucking pea shooter, but a few shots in it will take down a human.
Thanks.
Well, I'm gonna want it back, so don't go die and lose it. I don't use guns much. They're noisy, they're clumsy, practically useless against vampires, but still, a kindred's gotta keep up with the times. And in modern-day Los Angeles, that means coming strapped.
Useless against vampires?
Well, yeah, some are more lethal than others, of course. Watch out for those shotguns. Ouch, those things can smart, I tell you.
I hear you.
Head up and clear out what's left of them. Can't have them running their mouths about any of this. I'm gonna make sure there's no stragglers around outside.
Okay. Alright. We can shoot the bottle. Now, I don't really worry about wasting these bullets because I am going to go upstairs and start punching them. This is the last time you'll see me using a gun. I am going to eat these rats, though. Just for the tiny little amounts of blood they can give. Alright. And up we go. Excuse me? Hello? I'd like to exit. This is my stop, actually. This indicates a persuasion response, this indicates a seduction response, and this indicates an intimidation response. A new melee weapon that I won't be using. Yeah, it's John DiMaggio.
That's it, kiddo. Just like that, it's all over. Everyone slinks back to their corners of the city for the night.
That's it? It's all over?
Until the next night when the Camarilla finds some way to strike back. Parry, dodge, spin and all that, and so on and so on and so on.
So this is normal.
Well, to be honest, we came at an interesting time, let's say. The Camarilla, the Sabat. Now, in LA, these are the new kids on the block. There's already plenty of kindred had stakes down in California long before them. Now, we got every ancient kindred rivalry playing out all over the city. A lot of tension out there. A lot of fear. A lot of jittery, high-strung predators clinging to their little pieces of eternity. Oh, boy. I think they're looking for you outside. Guess you got a cab to catch. Was hoping to fill you in on a little bit more, but hell, you'll figure it all out. If you make it back, stop in at the last round. It's his bar downtown here. I'll fill you in on the politics. Now that's the stuff that'll kill you. Good luck.
Oh, he turned around at the last second, ruining his exit. Oh no. See, he was supposed to turn around and do that little wave at you, and then it fades
Hello,
away.
LA. You're up way past your bedtime, aren't you? Hope you've slipped into something comfortable.
Alright. So, from this point on, we're free to do whatever we want.
Listening to
Hey, the password for your computer is Sunrise. Keep the cash in the drawer, it's yours. I dropped you an email with my address. Come on over after you get settled. Mercurio.
Let's see. Eeny, meeny, miny.
At your convenience, please come and visit me in my home downtown. I'll leave you this to guide you. Dark blood, our course, a light this verse. Such power in sins in one so young. Come find me where burns the mystical sun. M. Strauss, Tremere Reagent.
How many boats do you own, Vigo? I used to do a little yachting myself. What brand?
A reminder from LaCroix. Mercurio will contact you when you arrive in Santa Monica. Waste no time in meeting with him. SL.
Latte Italiano?
Dang, it's big, you know. From Hung Low. Penis enlargement. Watch the girls come running. Call today, 1-800-555-STICK.
Is tonight a rerun?
Kilpatrick's Crime Pewter. From A. Kilpatrick at dirtcheapinternet.v. Looking for that lazy-ass ex-husband who's late on his alimony payments? How about that jerk who knocked you up? Look no further. With Arthur Kilpatrick's amazing crime pooter, you can find almost anyone with a record. In those days, that's just about everyone. So come on down to Arthur Kilpatrick's bail bonds. If you've got the deadbeat, we've got the technology to find him. Welcome from Mercurio. Hey, welcome to the town. Come on over to my place once you get situated, and we'll talk about what you'll need to get the job done. I'm going to pick up some explosives right now, some astrolite. I should be back by the time you come over. I'm at 24th Main Street and number 4. Walk to the end of the alley, and my building is the next one on the right. M. The opening. From a friend. The game begins. A pawn is moved. We've got some blood packs to take. Oops. There is money in the drawer for us. We've got a watch. Now we can head up. So, if we try to lockpick this door, we're not going to be able to do. But if we pop blood buff, then we'll be able to get in. We want to come in here later in the game, but I intend on feeding as soon as I get out there, so I figured I might as well do this now. From the LA Sun, Carnival of Death. Gruesome remains found on the pier. Police baffled. I remember there being something in this in this apartment, but I don't remember what it was or where it is. We'll worry about it later. I keep hitting the wrong buttons. Hello? Oh, there we go.
Hey, lady. You got some change, lady?
Here, it's not much, but I hope it
That's
helps.
very nice. Thank you. Hey, lady, thanks.
But now we're gonna feed on him. It was a service, really. We gave him $1 so we could drain him nearly dry. I don't know, chat. Would you pay $1 so I could bite your neck and drain the blood from you?
What time is it?
What are you doing?
Nothing. Nothing. Just waiting for a friend to get off work. He's a police officer. Old army buddy. He should be bringing his dog as well. It's a Rottweiler. Wonderful attack dogs, they are.
Could I persuade you to help me out? My wallet's
Afraid
been
I'm a little
stolen.
short on cash right now. I'm so sorry.
Oh, well, maybe you're looking for a little company.
I'm happily married to my work. And I have a wife, too.
Could I? Nope. That's all I have. Whatever. I'm out of here. Now, when we get a bit more manipulation or intimidation, we will have more dialogue options with this guy. But for now,
Oh man,
we wait.
you're a vampire, aren't you?
Look, I don't know what you know or what you think you know, but I recommend you forget it.
Hey, I work for a vampire. I don't know how much I should tell you, but oh man, damn! It would be awesome to talk to someone else on the inside. You know what I mean? Oh man.
I think this character's a really fun character. Yeah, I might just know what you mean.
Hell yeah! Oh man, I knew it. Oh jeez, I knew you were. I just could tell. Oh man, this is great. And I saw your teeth, and I was like, damn, it was like I could just sense you. The name's Knox Harrington. Pleasure to meet you. Oh man.
The pleasure, or no, actually, are you a vampire? How do you know all this?
I'm a ghoul. I didn't know about any of this stuff until a couple of months ago, when this guy just appeared and, well, all of a sudden, BAM! Whoa, man! Vampires are real and right there in front of my eyes. Blew my goddamn mind.
You said you were a ghoul? What is that?
Well, the way it was explained to me, whenever a vampire lets a human drink some of their vampire blood, the human gains a little vampire power. Can heal up quick and that kind of stuff. Jeez, oh man. And they're a ghoul.
Jeez, aw man, I love him. He's such a character. Who was the vampire that made you a ghoul?
Oh man, I really wish I could tell you, but I don't think I'm supposed to. But it's really cool to be talking to you just, well, because I don't get a lot of chance to talk to vampires. Oh man! Well, other than my master, so I thought I'd just say, you know, what's up? You know?
You like being a ghoul?
It's awesome! Man, after that first date to vampire blood, it's like the best drug. Oh man, I'm telling you, it's like, well, it didn't mess me up. It just made me feel like I was better at everything. I felt like a god just sucking on that nasty dude's wrist.
So what are you doing around here?
Look, I probably shouldn't tell you this, but I'm on a secret mission for my master. Well, hey! It's been great talking to you, man. But I better be going. Oh, man, you know, important stuff to do.
Has anyone ever told you you're... Actually, we're not going to say that. See you around. You want to be a vampire ghoul? Who's to say you aren't already? Oh, I forgot to... Yeah, we'll need to... Look at the bottom key smashing in my live stream. Look at that neck, though. You all right?
You... Who... Who are you? Oh, what did you do? What did you do to me?
I simply wanted to help.
But you did something. I kissed your wrist. I can feel it inside of me. What did you do?
Let's forget about this. And don't say anything. You'll be fine.
You. I feel like I know you. Like you've always been here.
I really must be going now.
Please, wait your turn.
Okay. Ignores her. Continues.
I'm sorry, miss, but you're going to have to wait outside like everyone else. No exceptions.
Fine. Gonna wander around your office, though. There's no way I'm gonna be able to hack that. Oh, ooh. Did I pick it up? Where did it go? Did I get it? I did get it. Oh man, would you look at that? We have a pill bottle full of estrogen. Caution, do not take if male. Oh man. Oh, it's a little late for that. The password is Selena Gomez Princess 2000. Yeah, you know, let me go try that password. It might just be. Alright, let's see if we got this. Selena Gomez, Anal Princess, 2006. See, you almost got the whole thing right, but no, that wasn't the right password. Oh, it was such a good idea, though. Oh, you want me to try the exact password you put in? Alright, I'll try the exact password. Oh, try these numbers? Okay, we'll try these numbers. Oh, didn't work. Now, I would just use Blood Buff and, lockpick my way into those doors, but if I use Blood Buff now, I will go into a frenzy. So, we'll not do that.
You next up for
Yeah,
the
it's updating the Windows 10, that's the issue.
Your donation could save a life, you know. Oh, but isn't it a little late for altruism? I don't think you're here to give blood at all. I don't buy it, Betty. I bet you're here to take blood. Am I right?
You offering?
Right down to business. None of this pretend I don't drink blood shit. Very refreshing to find a decisive customer. I respect that. So, what'll it be?
How much? Show me what you got. So, it would cost all of our money just to buy one of these. For a blue blood pack, it would cost a ton of money. So we're not going to do that. But that is showing you that you can come back here later and buy blood packs. I think this is the only place in the game that you can do it too. So, and when you're in the other areas of the game, you'll sometimes come back to this area, which is Santa Monica, just so that you can buy some blood packs out on the go. I know that you can find them as well. Let's go ahead and go straight to the story. We'll complete the side quest along the way.
Those mothers ripped me off. I'm dying here.
Are you Mercurial?
Yeah. You looking for the astrolite? I can feel the draft on my fucking insides. They shanked me, the bastards. The blood ain't working no more. My head, it feels cracked. I think my eyes popped.
Stay with me. What happened?
I went... what is this lump? Is this my rib? Oh, holy shit, my rib is poking through my side? Oh, I'm all numb. You gotta look and tell me.
It's a broken bottle. Now tell me what happened to you.
Goddamn chemist. Can't trust any operators in LA. I verified him. Organization seem reliable. Guy mixes up speed. His crew sells it. Occasionally does explosives. I set up a drop. I show up at the beach with the money, right? 4 of his guys, they come out of nowhere. Junky pricks hit me with a bat. It feels like I got a friggin' horse kicking it. Those cocksuckers beat me rotten, left me for a stiff. I had to crawl to my car, crawl my ass up here. The vamp blood's the only thing holding me together. But shit, they got the money, they got the astrolite.
Where are these bastards?
Those small-time sons of bitches live out in a dump on the beach. 4 or 5 of them. And one's got the explosives is Dennis. Got my money too, that prick.
How do I get there?
Laying in a pool in my own blood and you want friggin' directions. Right, alright. Down the street, in the parking garage, stairs down to the beach. On the right. Those better not be some of my last words.
Anything else?
You gotta get it back from him. Maybe reason with him, maybe break in. I don't know. I want to kill him. Do whatever you people do. I blew it, I know.
Is there anything I can do to help you?
Yeah, if you could... Oh, something just started leaking. I need something for the pain.
I'll bring something back for you.
One more thing. About the deal. I mean it. You tell anyone about this, I'm dead. I'm begging you. I got a way of getting people what they need. You don't say anything, I can help you out.
Good to know. Goodbye. I don't remember if Mercurio has anything in his apartment that we can take or not, so I'm going to give it a quick once over. And no, he doesn't. I love how the blood tells a story here. So you see that he crawls into his room, he tries to lean on this, it falls over, and then he turns the light on, then he goes up and he collapses onto the couch. Just very, very subtle storytelling. I enjoy that a lot. So, right now I have a couple of options for getting blood. I could either spend all of my money buying the blood pack, I could hire this woman and bring her down an alley and feed on her.
Looking for a date? For you, honey?
But that's going to cost me $50.
Best money you'll ever spend. I promise.
Alternatively, we could go into the sewers and feed off rats, but rats just don't give a whole lot of blood, and we need a lot of blood right now. So, another thing we can do is we wait to see people who have found themselves in an alley, you know, a little unwise for them, not very clear thinking, and we take advantage of that and we feed on them. Looks like we are a little unlucky this time, though. So, we're going to go down to the pier, and we're going to get the astrolite for Mercurio.
I gotta say, it's the second worst thing.
Poor bastard down there is torn in two. By the looks of it, you think someone tied him to 2 horses and raced them in opposite directions. What could you have possibly seen that was worse than what's down there?
They're talking about the newspaper we saw earlier.
Shark bite?
Seen shark bites. So whatever killed him. Head was missing. Hands were missing. And there were these huge slashes. But
Bullshit.
no. Guy was literally slashed to ribbons. Worst part was...
Why is the trash bag so HD? Oh, I take it back.
Maybe it was a werewolf.
Up there. Through that chain link gate and up those stairs.
What?
Those men you are looking for.
How did you know I was looking for someone?
Never mind. You wouldn't understand.
Well, thanks.
Help you?
Yeah, I need to get inside. I need to buy some astrolite.
Oh, really? You call ahead? The man expecting you? Because he didn't tell me to expect anybody.
Really? No, actually... Yeah, he's expecting me.
Nice try, prick. Now get the fuck out of here before I use your head for...
Okay, I'm out of here. Or so I say. So... This is just another one of those alternate ways that you can go throughout this game. If you have persuasion or intimidation, you can talk to the guy at the beginning and get in that way. Or you can sneak around like I'm doing right now.
I was about to unlock Shen. Fix the lights, damn it. You turn on the power, bitch. Get the lights or I'll shove that control up your ass, Al. All right, man.
Or you can just like go guns blazing and, you know, just attack them. I want to feed on someone while I still have the chance. So I'm waiting for the guy to come out here and get the lights back on. That way I can feed off him. Although, oh, he went the other way. That is not the way I expected him to go. And they saw me. It's okay though. We'll have time.
Hey, stop right there.
I was a little stuck. Can I jump through this window? No. Okay, we're just gonna go through the front door. So, you'll see that we do a fair bit of damage, and we don't take a whole lot of damage either, just because, like Jack was telling us earlier in the tutorial, guns just don't do that much to vampires. And there we go. We killed all of them. I hate that you can see these two pill bottles right here, but you can't interact with them. Look, they've got a little Xbox. I think that's what it's supposed to be. It looks kind of like one. There's the astrolite that we needed. Oh. And here's the money. And I don't think there's anything else we can grab here. Oh, a car stereo. We can sell that at the pawn shop later. All right. And now that we've got the Astrolite, we can go back and give it to Mercurio. We also should find some medication for Mercurio because he was like bleeding out and beaten up. So we'll go back to the hospital and use all this blood we have to break into the upstairs. First, we're gonna talk to some of these guys.
Listen, it's like I've told you types about 1,000 times now. We know we can't hunt round here.
It's an
all right?
Australian vampire.
Mind your own business. No reason to hassle the weaklings.
What are you talking about?
You mean you ain't here to run us off?
No, why would you think that?
We're getting pretty sick of it. Someone's sighting domain, or in the worst cases, hunting us for sport.
What? Why?
Dunno. We all seem to have come down with the same disease. Oh, hell, who am I kidding? We're a bad horror show, alright? We seem to be the runts, the mistakes. You types call us thin bloods. I say we're all equally screwed.
Thin Bloods? But what clan are you from?
Clan? See, I've heard all that before. And I still don't know what the hell anyone's talking about. I'd like to know just what I've become. We'd all like to know just what the hell kind of devil's contract we've apparently signed.
How did this happen to you?
I just come to town for the surf tourney. Seems like years ago. It's, well, been about 6 months now. Every night during the finals, I used to hit the local diner after the beach parties fizzled out in the AM. That's where I met her.
Met who?
She had a natural beauty. Not like all the plastic dolls littering the sand. Her name was Lily. I remember introducing myself, the way she seemed grateful for the company. Well, a few nights after our meeting, we were on the beach alone and
Go on.
she tried to tell me what she was, but I didn't understand. And so she showed me. I was furious with her when I took it all in. I cursed her and left, never really knowing what I was. Well, I realise now how she must have felt. So here I am now, a mystery to myself.
Hate to break it to you, friend, but you're all vampires.
That's what Lily tried to tell me. But what I don't understand are the rules, and the terms, and the reasons some of them are at our throats claiming we're harbingers of the apocalypse. That's what I want to know.
This Lily, is she dead?
Clinically, yes. But honestly, I don't know. I suppose I'd have moved on by now if I didn't think she'd show up one of these nights. There's a lot I've got left to say to her.
Are all the others here Thin Bloods as well?
Aye. Most of them just recently arrived in LA. Got chased off by the Sabbath or some such thing from their home cities. They're more in the dark than I am. They're a good bunch, but well, they've been through a lot. It's affected them.
Maybe I should look into this whole Thin Blood thing.
Well, I hope you have better luck than I did. No one's been particularly friendly to me in this city. Only reason we're in Santa Monica is because we haven't been chased out yet.
I'll get back to you if I hear anything. See ya.
Evening.
You guys, you see some guys come through here with... Oh, we don't need to know that. Are you okay?
It's nothing.
Sorry to bother you, or do I scare you?
No. I have a speech problem. Sorry.
Sorry to bother you. Goodbye.
Do you know who the head vampire is?
What are you talking about?
If the head vampire dies, we all become human again, right?
Only in the movies.
Oh. But, how about blood transfusions? If I get a full blood transfusion, I can become human again, right?
No, I think it's permanent.
What? Oh, no. There's nothing I can do?
You can try not to let your condition defeat you.
But how? I don't want this. I want to be human again.
The dead can never live again, but they can survive. Do you understand? Always remember what you are. We just gave that guy depression.
You had me. No, you are going to China.
What are you talking about?
Why is he smiling? The father. Is it the father behind him?
You're not making any sense.
You chased it for the one at the top of the city. On the sea. Oh, on the ground. You found it in the crypt. It's open. Oh, it's open. Oh God. Oh God. Run.
I don't understand.
I'm sorry. Sometimes I see nothing. Disregard what I say.
Come on, tell me more.
I don't know what I'm saying. Forget what I say.
Can you tell me my fortune? I'll pay you.
Fortune is not your destiny. All of us are unfortunate. Every time I sleep, the future plays out before me. I know the ending. It will end over and over until I cease to dream. I know your questions. For $100, I'll tell you what you don't want to hear. I need money to leave this place.
Maybe another time. I'll think about it.
Mayhem, bro.
So, one of the vampire clans, the Malkavians, they are driven mad by whispers from, basically like the vampire, like, heaven or something like that. It's like vampires are whispering in her ear, and they tell her things, but it also makes her sound mad. So everything she just told us is technically spoilers. That guy is fucked. Now, something I'm a little confused about. The newspapers have already printed about that guy, like, with a photo of him. They printed it and they delivered it to the door of the shitty apartment that I live in. But the body's still there. They haven't moved the body in enough time for the newspaper to get a photo and then mass produce them. Maybe back then, maybe back then. Do we have enough experience to unlock? I'd like to grab Intimidation. Nice. Okay, we can afford Intimidation. We're gonna go more into the Intimidation tree later. I think we should grab a level of security so that either a level of security or computer so that we can unlock doors and stuff. I'm gonna grab security for now. Oh wait. Oh, I don't have enough. Okay, I'm gonna get more experience and then we're gonna do that. So, if I... No, wait, I can't lockpick that yet. So hopefully that point in security will help us lockpick our way into some parts of this hospital. Remember, we're going to grab some medication for Mercurio because he's currently bleeding out on his couch. Now, there is a cop who wanders around up here. I hate having to use my blood buff already, but... Oh. I think that we've been seen. So we're gonna have to evade the police for a little bit. We're just gonna go and duck in the sewers, feed on a couple rats, So, if you are playing a Nosferatu, the sewers are going to become very familiar for you. because you can't wander around above and risk being seen by humans. So your only option is to crawl around in the stinky, smelly sewers, where there's also rats. Now we're gonna go back up there. Maybe hope that the cops are done looking for us. The mistake I made was I didn't start sneaking right before I went up here. Now, unfortunately, we might end up having to kill this cop, and unrealistically, we will lose humanity for it. But luckily, we have a lot of humanity to spare.
Freeze!
What's weird is we just got the keys, but for some reason we still need to lockpick. Alright. Yeah, that is definitely not the password. We'll have to look around a bit. It's weird that both of the sets of keys that we have, neither of them open either. Oh, well, it opened that door. Here's a note. Hey Jason, can you reset Malcolm's password for me? He wants it set to Panacea. Now, that's not for any of the computers up here, but it will help us later. CS door requires a password of at least 2, so we could hack our way in here, but I don't think we need to be in here just yet. We need to go in here, because that's where, that is where, the pills we need for Jack are. So we're gonna go ahead and lockpick our way in here. And while we still have time, lockpick this. There we go. This cabinet we need later, for a way to redeem our Masquerade. If we make a Masquerade violation, luckily we haven't, so we can just worry about it later. So that password we got earlier was actually to the computer that we were trying to hack into earlier. So the password was Panacea, or, excuse me, was it this computer, or was it the one in here? I might need to use blood buff again. Yep. We got some morphine. All right. Email Panacea. That was the right password. Tonight, from P. Benice at snmcmail.ptm. Malcolm, are you free tonight? I thought you could swing by my apartment after your shift. You do still make house calls, don't you, Doctor? I have something that needs to be checked out. Paige. I think she's suspicious. At P. Benice. Do I really have to ask twice? We don't have to do anything if you don't want, but I really do need some help studying for my anatomy test, please? Paige. Ree thinks she's suspicious. Guess I'll see you around 5. I'm really glad you finally decided to come over. And if you decide, should you want me to show you my appreciation, you just have to ask. Paige. On your way home. From Trina. Malcolm, do you think you'll be able to get to a day off next week? My mother's coming into town on Thursday. I bought a new mattress and some new curtains for the guest room. And do you think you can pick up some donuts and orange juice on the way home for breakfast? So, what we have learned about Dr. Malcolm is that he's cheating on his wife with someone named Paige, who works in this very same building. We are going to go back upstairs. So, CS door. Let's try a few things. Malcolm? Martin, I think, was the other doctor's name. Or Paige? Maybe this one. No. We'll come back to this later. I'm actually wondering if using blood buff would help us. I'm not sure if blood buff actually will do anything for our hacking skill. Oh, come on. Up. Come on. Into the vents. Get in there. You can do it. You can do it. Nope. Okay. We'll just go back the other way. And then down here. Sneaking through the vents. And into here. We got Malcolm's office key. Which is unfortunate that we spent our blood on that, but I forgot that we could do that. We are in the morgue, it seems. Cadavers. Maybe Paige... Oh, it would help if I spell Paige correctly. No. Can I... No. Okay. So, earlier when we were looking at the guy who could sell us blood bags, there were a couple of doors that we could have gone through, but we would have had to lockpick into them. Alternatively, we can take this really long route that we just took, and it would have led us in here. Freezers. Will Paige's name work here? No. Paige works somewhere in this building. And we open some of these? We can. Would you look at that? Seems like there's nothing in any of them, though. Wow, not a single body in the morgue. Not even one. Well, we got the medication that we wanted to grab for Mercurio. We are going to go ahead and go and give it to him. What was that skill point I got? Oh, that's right. I got Intimidation, which means... Could I persuade you to help me out? My wallet's been
I'm a little
stolen.
short on cash right now. I'm so sorry.
We still don't have enough.
Flayers are certainly not getting their money's worth here.
We're gonna go to the pawn shop and we're gonna sell that car stereo we had. I think we also found a watch earlier. Do you sell weapons?
No.
Thanks anyways. I'd like to see what you have to sell.
Here's what we got today.
So, if we buy this, it will increase our hacking skills. We're gonna go ahead and grab that. You need a research skill of at least 3 to use whatever this book is, and it's expensive. We're gonna grab it. I see no reason not to grab these skill books, but we're gonna sell this car stereo and this watch. We could also sell the estrogen, but I think it's kind of funny if we kept it. It's only $5, so we're gonna keep the estrogen. Okay, so we have... how much money? We have $200. We could hypothetically buy blood. I don't know if I want to do that, though. Computers for Grandma. Begin, put the foot pedal on the desk and push the power button on the metal box. This is the house for your friend computer Chip, the enchanted electronic pixie that can do 4.8 billion calculations per second. Wow, that's fast, Chip. Do you see an image on the magical computer window? Reading this will boost your computer skill. Research of at least 2 is required. And there we go. And now we have a point in computer that'll help us with our hacking. We have a hacking skill of 3 now. I mean, some of those computers we're gonna be able to get into later. Ah, damn, did you die on me? I brought you some morphine. Hold still.
Oh, holy Christ, I needed that.
You're welcome. Or, I got the astrolite back.
Yeah? Did you waste those sons of bitches?
Yes, they left me no choice.
Good. Great. Hope it was painful. Did you get my money back?
No, sorry. I didn't find it. Wait, what? That's a lie. I definitely found the money.
Damn. I could have used that money to buy myself some new kidneys. Anyway.
What am I supposed to do now?
We need to make someplace disappear. A warehouse. Looks to be a Sabbat interest.
How do I find this place?
There's a guy. I never met him, but I heard a lot about him. His name is Tongue. Bertram Tongue. He's one of you types. If there's anyone who knows more than me about this city, it's him. Unfortunately, Tongue's hiding out.
Gosh, knowing people with such a loud vehicle outside my house right now. So unnecessary.
Tongue's
What?
laying low 'cause of
Why?
Therese Vorman, you know her? Anyway, word is Therese and Tongue are feuding. I don't know the details. Mike takes that Tongue thinks he's about to get whacked, so he's gone underground till Therese calls it off. If you want to put that warehouse into orbit anytime soon, you're gonna have to get Therese to call off the feud.
Where can I find her?
She and her sister Jeanette, they run the asylum. Some freaky customers frequent that place. I try not to do business there.
What can you tell me about her?
She's the woman around here. Power player. Nice looking broad for a dead chick, but personality like stone.
What can you tell me about Jeanette?
Therese I don't like, but I can respect her. Jeanette's different. I don't know what to make of her. She's a little, you know, in the head. I don't know. Therese is, well, like you. And I would think so's Jeanette. But I hear rumors about her.
Rumors?
Call me old-fashioned, but I just can't talk about that kind of thing in front of a woman.
Call me old-fashioned, but I believe a knee to the balls always makes guys talk.
All right. Jeanette got a body built for bedrooms. And I got close acquaintances says they conquered that territory. But I asked the main man, and he says you types, you know, can't or don't or do that kind of thing. Anyway, whatever she is, I hear Jeanette's a wild girl.
I had a question about someone else.
Who exactly?
Therese Foreman.
She's the woman around here. Power player.
Oh, we heard this already. I had a question about someone else. Bertram Tongue.
I don't know him myself. I'd like to meet the guy. Kind of a local legend. He and Therese seem to be contenders for this city. He's crafty. Smart guy. I haven't heard anything bad about him.
I had some question about other people.
Who exactly?
Yourself.
What's to tell? I can get anything anyone wants at any time. Could say it's my calling. Till the astrolite. Wasn't anything I couldn't handle. Well, back east some shit went down. Big Apple can't go back. I hate LA, but what are you gonna do?
You said something about blood.
Right. You're straight off the bus. Once a month I get fed vampire blood. Heals me faster. Makes me stronger than a normal human. I don't age. By looking at me, you wouldn't realize it, but I'm almost 60.
I had some other questions about Santa Monica.
Specifically?
Know where I can score some guns?
Guns? Guy named Trip up the street. He keeps a few pieces under the table, but he doesn't sell to anybody. Doesn't have a license. I'll give him a call. He'll sell to you. It's the least I can do.
Thanks. Bye. Alright. So we're gonna go back to Trip. We're gonna see what he can sell us. I'm not interested in buying any weapons. I kinda just wanna see if he'll buy us any armor. I don't know if you saw it earlier when we were in the inventory, but we have light clothing. I'd like to get some better clothing. You know, some more armor. We're a melee build. We're a fist build. So the more armor we have, the better, because we're going to be taking hits. Later in the game, when we're fighting supernatural stuff, we are going to want that armor.
Thanks for coming back. What you need?
I heard this is the place to pick up some weapons.
Oh, damn it, who told you that?
Mercurio told me you would help me out.
Alright, look, I can't have every Jesse and Jamie off the street, coming in here and asking about this. It's not cool. I'm not exactly licensed, and these weapons aren't precisely legal, if you catch my drift here.
I understand.
Look, now, I appreciate your business, and I'll sell to you, but don't tell anyone else, okay? Keep your nose clean.
Of course.
Alright. Come take a look then.
So he'll sell us a knife, some ammo, and a book we read already. We are going to sell him these weapons because we don't want them and we don't need them.
Thanks for coming.
What's there to do around here?
Beats me. Santa Monica is dead. I don't know why anyone comes out here anymore.
It's going to be worse now that with this serial killer on the loose.
Yeah, it's freaking me out, to be honest. I'm hoping all night and Santa Monica police don't rank amongst the nation's most worthy.
Are these killings happening around here?
Oh, I don't know. I heard earlier someone at the pier got ripped up like that poor bastard in Long Beach the other day.
Interesting.
I'll tell you, crazy stuff happens all the time, and it's like we just get used to it, just going our way, do-do-do. But this, I don't know. These killings are chilling.
Well, indeed. You should be careful.
So, did you need anything in particular, or?
No thanks. I'll be on my way now.
Thanks for coming back. Alright, here's what we got today.
So I was trying to get to a dialogue option where I'm able to sell him this drug box. But we'll just like there's a way to get more money out of it, but I guess we'll just give it to him for $10, you know? $10 is better than $0. We have 4 experience. We could grab maybe security, get our lock picking up. I'd like to get more points in other stuff, like strength and brawl. Those are the 2 most important things I can grab. I know that we need a higher research skill in order to read the other book we have, which we can get either through intelligence or... No, just intelligence. And we have 4 points, so we'll grab it. We should be able to read this. Oh, it's a gun book. So you want to shoot things. Using a gun is simple, easy, and fun for the whole family. First, get a gun. Preferably something for home defense, like an automatic rifle. Second, check to see if the gun is loaded. If not, do so. Third, find a target. We recommend inanimate objects if no muggers are around. Fourth, shoot. Feel the power. This book increases the firearm skill. Cool, if we ever need to use guns, we're a little bit better with them now. So, we need to go and talk to Jeanette. And no, not Jeanette McCurdy. It's the only person that pops into my head when I think of Jeanette. I don't know any other Jeanettes. So we're going to go into the Asylum, which is the club that Jeanette and Therese owns.
What do we have here? Another scrumptious young plaything straight out of life and into my club? You smell new, little girl, like fabric softener dew on freshly mowed astroturf. Oh, I'm not frightening you, am I, duckling?
Thank you for your devotion. Who are you?
I'm the finger down your spine when all the lights are out, and the name on all the men's room walls. When I pout, the whole world tries to make me smile, and everyone always wants to know who is that girl.
I can see why you like her. She is pretty great, isn't she? Aren't you the tease? Got a name I can remember you by?
I am Jeanette. And this bit of chaos crammed in a certifiable giggle is my club. I just love to give you funny feelings all night, sweetheart, but I really must trouble with some business. We'll reunite sweet and soon, I promise.
I know, Jeanette is great, isn't she? What if I were to tell you she's the only sexable character in this game? Out of all the characters in this game, she's the only one you can have sex with. But I have to play my dialogue options just right. Soon can't come soon enough. Goodbye. I'm looking for Therese. Where can I find her? I need to talk to her.
Yeah, I hear that from everyone, sweetheart. She expected you or something.
She's not expecting me, but she'll like what I've got to say.
Alright, look, I'll cut your break. We're busy here. I'll buzz Therese, tell her you're coming. Take the elevator over there.
Thanks. Goodbye. Yes, Vampire the Masquerade has a lot, a significant amount. Holy hell, this music is loud. Vampire the Masquerade has a lot of little secrets in it that you usually won't find unless you play through the game multiple times and on each of the clans. Oh, that made, like, no difference.
Your city? Last time I looked, it was called Santa Monica, not stuck-up bitch. Oh, God. I can't even look at you sometimes. Jezebel. Oh, Therese, you really do paint a flattering portrait of me with your turn-of-the-century bard. I always assumed you could do nothing but look down on me. Just the sight of you. The sight of that wicked, painted house, concealing that dirty, diseased mind. Sin! You have no shame. Let's see who is without sin, past the fierce tone. Go ahead and mock me. You pull your pranks, make fun of my ways. It suits you. You're just one big joke. Don't you call me that! Should I start calling a duck a pig as well? I'm your sister. How can you treat me like this? That's it, Jeanette. Run away from the truth. I'll take care of everything, as always.
And now we can go in.
Please, come in. I do apologize for my sister's crassness if it made you uncomfortable. She's unabashedly scandalous, but in the club business, I suppose that kind of personality is a necessary evil.
Jeanette, she was no trouble.
Nonsense. She's nothing but.
Are you Therese?
Therese Vorman, yes. I'm the proprietor of this club, and the only person in this city whose good side it's in your best interest to stay on. What brings you to Santa Monica?
I need you to call off the feud with Bertram Tongue.
Tongue's exile is self-imposed, I assure you. But then, what reason would I have not to hate that loathsome Nosferatu scoundrel? Bloody Nosferatu. They're so unclean.
Your phobias don't concern me. Just tell him everything's cool.
I'd be willing to put the word out that my grievances with Tongue have been swept under the rug, but in return, you'll have to help me remove a particularly burdensome spirit from a property I'm looking to invest in.
A spirit? You mean a ghost?
Oh, I forgot. You're still new to this. Allow me to break you in. Yes, ghosts exist. Werewolves, mummies, and I'd expect a whole lot of other things I've never seen share the night with us.
I don't have time for this Halloween bullshit.
As much as I'd like to ensure it's done properly, you're in no position to refuse. That is, if you still want me to call off the feud.
What if I can't find a personal item of the ghosts?
If you have to tear the building apart, do so. 3 construction crews have already refused to go back to work because they've been spooked.
Hi, Marcy. Gay person, are you referring to Therese or me? Because you'd be correct in both counts. How do I fight a ghost?
You don't. They're perfectly harmless.
I'll do it if you promise to call off the feud.
Oh, I fully intend to do so. You'll find that dealing with me on the whole is appreciably more predictable than dealing with some of the egomaniacs that are my peers. So long as our business doesn't go sour, my word is gold.
I'm not sure if eating the ghost's ass will actually help me here. I can respect that, and I appreciate it. Goodbye.
Before I forget, take this. The only way to reach the ocean house this time of night is through a tunnel in the sewers. You'll need that key to open the gate for that tunnel.
If that's what it takes to get the job done.
If you'll excuse me, I've got situations to set straight.
Right. Goodbye. Look at this bed. Look at their faces. What is... Girls rock. Guns don't kill. People do. Rock me, Amadeus. And then here we have a computer. The Asylum. Good evening, Miss Foreman. Email. Oh, it'd help if I type it correctly. Can we hack it? Huh. Can I... Bloodbuff? No, I cannot. Oh, let me just try something. What about, Wild? Okay. I'm not gonna guess. You know, I could sit there and I could do that, but I don't want to. If I want to hack more computers, I just need more points in the computer skill. Or rather, the intelligence skill. No, computer skill. Yes, that is what it is. Only 3 points of experience is not too bad. I could do that. Oof. Wow, you're not gonna get a lady with any of these lines. Well, let's try though. Hey, what are you doing out of my dreams, beautiful?
My boyfriend will be back any minute.
So, if you have points in appearance, you'll be able to use the seduction feat. You'll be able to seduce people in clubs into letting you feed on them. I want to do that though. I'm gonna need 4 points in order to grab that. There's so many points that we need to invest across different parts of the game. If I had more experience with this game and more time playing it, I would know when to buy what skills, but I'm just gonna buy whatever sounds fun at the time, or whatever solves the immediate problem I'm having.
Hello, LA. You're up way past your bedtime.
Welcome to Kilpatrick 24-hour bail bonds. My name's Arthur Kilpatrick. How can I help you?
You run this place, I assume?
Yep, sure do. I'm a third-generation bondsman. Got a few employees, but I handle most every aspect of the business.
I don't see any employees, Arthur.
I gotta have a few other bondsmen to keep the place open 24 hours, plus a bounty hunter. I pull the graveyard shift because that's when all the crazy shit happens in Santa Monica.
Santa Monica doesn't sound like a good place to be living.
Well, my business ain't bad, I can tell you that much. Santa Monica's gone downhill. Used to be pretty nice, I guess. We do a higher volume now than we did a few years ago, but we gotta deal with a lot more bail jumpers and crap like that.
It sounds like Santa Monica has seen better days.
Hell yeah, I ain't complaining. I'm in a good position to watch it all just slide right down the tubes, you know what I mean?
You get a lot of bail jumpers, I assume?
Of course, goes with the business. Then you sick the bounty hunter on him.
That's gotta be an interesting job.
You betcha. I used to do some bounty hunting back in the day. Takes a good solid set of brass balls. Pardon the expression, Missy, but it takes balls to be a good bounty hunter.
You've got our undivided attention.
Is the bounty hunter you have now any good?
Yep, damn good. His name's Carson, and he's great at what he does when he wants to do it. I can't seem to find him now, though. He's pissing me off, to be honest. I need him to go find someone.
I love this guy's voice acting. I think he sounds really nice. Can't you find another bounty hunter?
Well, I don't feel right cutting Carson loose just yet. We go way back. I knew his father, too. Tell you what, since I'm stuck here, why don't you go look for him? Just real quick. I'll pay you for your time.
Of course. Where should I look for him?
Great, great. I suppose the first place you should look is his apartment in Santa Monica Suites. Apartment 1, I think it is. Maybe you'll find something there to let you know where he's got himself to. Here's a key card. That'll let you in.
Before I go, could you answer a question?
Hey, what is it?
I want to know about a few places in town.
What place you want to know about?
What do you know about the asylum?
Oh, you mean that club? We get drunk and disorderlies and drug bust out of there sometimes. Some fights. The owners run it pretty tight, though.
Who are the owners?
You know, I'm not even sure. Couple of ladies, sisters, I think. You don't see them around here too much.
I want to ask you about another place.
What place you want to know about?
Do you know anything about Gallery Noir?
Ah, yeah, I know the place. Funny thing is, that spot used to hold a stinky old pet store. Now it's some hoity-toity art gallery with wine and cheese and whatnot.
Yes, very ironic. Now, I wanted to ask you about someplace else.
What place you want to know about?
Same options. Thanks, Arthur. Catch you later.
That's good.
I love the ambiance of this game, just like the subtle music. Ooh, very fortunate we are. This poor man has decided to come into an alley to take a piss, and he lost different fluids. He wasn't expecting to lose these fluids. Much to my benefit. That man took a piss at the wrong point in time. Very sad for him.
Check. Is this thing recording? God, I hate these things.
Money.
Anyway, the McGee case is getting weirder all the time. I found where he's been hiding and I saw some really creepy stuff down there. There was no sign of McGee. I'm gonna follow up on another lead I got too. I updated the files on the computer. This is Carson signing out.
Location.
Man, that sounds stupid.
He's hiding in the tattoo parlor. Key. Don't forget the key. For the parlor, it's on top of the TV. Okay. You might need a blood buff for this. Yep. We can't. Oh no. And we only have one experience, and we need at least 3 in order to grab this. I wanted to get another dialogue one because there's just so much talking in this game, but like I know for a fact that I'm also going to want higher blood picks or lock picking. What I could try to do is I could try to blood buff and then run in there as fast as possible, but I'm gonna waste a bunch of blood if that doesn't work. So we're gonna not do that. Let me think real fast. So I need 3 points to grab security. I want to get another point in seduction, which is going to cost us 4 points. Yeah, we're gonna try and get that done. So, the tattoo parlor. Supposedly, McGee is hiding out here. You can hear a phone ringing. There's a lot of trash. This place seems pretty empty. Quick cash for modeling. Call Gimby's Prosthetics. That's a foot. Those are feet. This is pornographic. We can't look at that. Not on this Christian Twitch stream.
Hello? Might I speak with Mr. McGee?
He doesn't seem to be here at the moment. Can I help you?
Well, I'm not sure. I had an appointment with him a few days ago, but he never seemed to show up. Do you know when he'll return?
I don't, actually. No, actually. I'm looking for him myself.
What? Isn't that a coincidence? Why are you looking for him?
A bounty hunter. He skipped bail a few months ago.
Oh, I see.
Could you answer a few questions for me?
Delighted to. Why don't you come down to my office and we'll talk about it?
Where are you located?
I'm at the end of Main Street, small basement studio. The sign says Gimbel's Prosthetics. Just ring the buzzer and I'll let you in.
How dare they pollute this innocent vampire game with such indecent pictures? True. That is so true and factual. Can I get a Marcy True? Is Marcy still here? Can I get a Marcy True from Marcy? Hold on one moment. I need to update something. Yeah, sounds good. I'll be there in a little while. I'm just sending a tweet out real fast. Tweeting out the new model. Oh, my phone didn't upload the transparency on any of that. I'll have to fix that later. For now, I'm not too worried about it. For now, let's go over to Gimbal's Prosthetics and find McGee. Or he said he had information for us. Gimbal's Prosthetics. Hello. I spoke with you on the phone a little while ago.
Right. I'll buzz you in.
Thanks.
Hello! Welcome to Gimbal's Prosthetics and Medical Supplies. You are here about the missing Mr. McGee, am I right?
Yes, I am. Who are you?
Oh, yes, forgive me. My name is Gimbal. Stanley Gimbal. But, oh, dear, let us dispense with formalities. You can call me Stan.
Tell me a little bit about yourself, Stan.
Me? Oh, I'm just trying to make things a little easier for those who find themselves disadvantaged. Giving a helping hand, you might say. A leg up. Bloody clever, that one.
Wow, you seem really funny. Can we get so... Actually, you seem disadvantaged yourself.
Oh, you mean the arm? Yes, that's an interesting story, if you've got the time for one.
On second... Actually, I'd love to hear it, Stan.
Well, you might say I have a certain love affair with the human anatomy. An obsession, really. Prosthetics seemed a natural occupation in which to, focus my enthusiasm, as it were.
And your arm?
Well, I came to realize that I would never truly reach mastery in prosthetics without knowing what it was like to have to use one.
Wait, you didn't.
And so I decided, quite out of the blue actually, to cut off my own arm.
He cut off his own arm.
Has quite improved since then.
Now that's dedication. Actually, yeah, let's get back to Mr. McGee.
Oh, right. Mr. McGee. Well, as I told you, he was supposed to show up a few days ago for a photography session. Reference for my work, that kind of thing.
But he didn't show up.
Earlier, I had asked him to take a few pictures of himself for my perusal. A sort of resume, you might say. And that was the last I'd heard of him.
I see. Does the name Carson ring a bell?
Carson? No. I don't think so, anyway. Oh, look. I know I've got some information on Mr. McGee back in my files. Do you want me to try and dig it up?
Yeah, that sounds great. I'd appreciate it.
Don't mention it. Just wait here a moment, and I'll be right along.
Thanks. I'll wait here. Now, trust me. I would love to sit here and wait for this guy and see if there's hidden stuff, but I've tried it before. There isn't. But if you want to hear something funny, what sound do you think these chairs make? You know, if I were to pick this up and smash it around, I want you to think, what sound would a chair make? Did you expect this sound? This is a metal chair. I also just find it really funny glitching them out on top of this plant. But yes, he's not going to come to us. We have to come to him. Now, instantly, these are some bad vibes. These are some awful vibes. Mannequin arms and other parts are $26.50. All mannequins on sale for $125. Prosthetic limbs varies per customer, and the crash test dummies cost $1,450. Amputees must wait up front. Damn, she's leaning over. She knows she's hot. Can I open this door? Hello? Huh. The door is blacked out and I can't interact with it. Okay. I think that might be a bug. Ooh, I'd gladly take that blood pack. Why do these doors have bars on them and locks? Why is there a dirty mattress in here? Why is this person all fucked up? There's blood, the teeth, all of these tools, amputation. I mean, I guess that makes sense. He is in prosthetics. But what's with the vibe? Now this is a bad sign. This man has no hygiene. He didn't even mop his floors.
Huh? Oh, hey, help! You gotta get me out of here, man. This guy's a freaking nut job.
Who? Gimbal?
Who, Gimbal? Yeah, Gimbal. That guy's been taking pieces off of me and McGee over here for the last 3 days. He's crazy, man. Freaking crazy.
Okay, where's the key to this door? Only one experience for killing that guy. He had a health bar. Well, we defeated the serial killer,
Thanks, man. You're a lifesaver.
prosthetics guy.
I'm telling you, I've been on some weird cases, but this one takes the cake.
You're Carson, I take it.
Yeah, that's me. How did you know?
Arthur Kilpatrick sent me.
You did? Oh man, that's solid. I owe that guy big. I hope I can figure out a way to get him back for this.
He's got some work for you, so you should head back to the office.
What? Oh no, man. No, not for me anymore. Look at my hand. Gimbal took my trigger finger for a trophy. I'm all through with this business. I hate to leave Arthur in a lurch, but that's just the way it is.
I understand. I'll give him the bad news. See ya. Poor McGee. I think he's dead. A severed arm. Oh, look! A new melee weapon. Does this count as unarmed damage, or am I armed with an arm? This is the real question. Technically, I'm using a hand to fight, but I'm also armed with an arm. These are the questions we need to know the answers to. And this guy has, like, the worst hygiene. He doesn't clean the blood off his floors. He doesn't even take care of his clothes. His mattress is nasty. Like, how long has he been using that mattress? Put some sheets on your mattress, my guy. I bet we can't smell this place, but I bet this place is awful. It's stinky and smelly and terrible. A shame I can't go in there. A right shame. Okay, we're gonna go back to Arthur Kilpatrick, and we're gonna tell him that we found McGee. Or, well, we found his guy. McGee's the dead one. I forgot. Cass's curses? Something like that. Either way, we found him. So we will be heading over to him and telling him the good news. Get a couple more experience points. Carson. Okay. I guess we should call him Carson. But thank you, thank you.
Hello, LA. You're up way past your bedtime.
Hey there, what can I do you for?
I found Carson. Unfortunately, he's not coming back.
What? Ain't coming back? What do you mean he ain't coming back?
His trigger finger got cut off by a psychopath.
Man, that's a tough one. Bounty hunter ain't no good without his trigger finger. Well, hell, that really leaves me in hot water, boy. Gonna cost old Arthur real good.
What's the problem?
I got this guy with a sheet a mile long, put in on 3 warrants. His girlfriend put up for the bond, and now he missed the court date. I can't get in touch with either of them. Want a job?
I don't know. Actually, you haven't paid me for finding Carson yet.
Oh, yeah. Sorry about that. Here you are.
Thanks. About that job.
Well, it won't be much of a job since you ain't licensed and all, but until I can get me another bounty hunter, I need you to find out if this guy skipped town or what.
So you just want me to find out if he's here or not?
Yeah, no body attachment or nothing. Just find out if he's here or where he went. I'll pay you. Deal?
I suppose I could do that.
Great, all right. The guy's name is Mike Durbin. Goes by the name Muddy. His girlfriend put up for his bond. She lives over there above Tripp's pawn shop. Her name is Marion Murrieta, but I haven't been able to get in touch with her.
So what's this guy's record like?
Well, he was brought up on manslaughter charges years back, but he got acquitted. Since then, he's been in and out for this and that. Small-time stuff, mostly.
What did he do this time?
Most recently, he was brought in as part of a big case on stolen auto parts. It's this big chop shop thing that's going on in Santa Monica. Been in the paper.
Okay, so above the pawn shop, right?
Marianne Murrieta, in them crappy places above the pawn shop. Find out where the hell Muddy is, where is he going, whatever. But be careful. You're not licensed, and if anything bad goes down, I don't know you. You hear me?
Yes, I hear you.
All right, come back when you got some info. Thanks in advance.
Actually, I have a few questions.
Sure, honey.
Know about a few places in town. Actually, these are the same dialogue options. Thanks, Arthur. Catch you later. Okay, I'm going to be right back. I need to use the restroom. I'm gonna quickly save. Let's name this one Stream. Okay. But yes. I will be right back. Okay. So, I'm probably gonna stream for another 2 hours. We're gonna get through as much as the game as we can in these 2 hours, and then we are going to come back tomorrow to play more of this. I'm not sure if I will stream Friday or not. I think I have some plans already that day. But if I don't, then we'll either play more Vampire or we will play some Hollow Knight. But let's get back into it. So what quests do we have right now? We need to go to the diner. We're right next to it.
What'll it be, honey?
The cream's curdled. I can smell it. And I think those are rat droppings there.
You're the health inspector.
Let me just get my badge and I'll show you.
You know, at least the last health inspector had the decency to make it clear when he was asking for a bribe. Here's $50. I get to live the dream for another exciting month. Yay.
If you excuse me, I have other fine establishments to inspect.
What'll it be, honey?
You ever see any pale, kind of strange types in here late at night?
Is that a trick question?
You see any girls hanging out here? Pale girls?
Pale girls. Oh, like the Fitzsimmons albino. Yeah, she hasn't been in here in ages.
Have you heard the term thin blood?
Thin blood. Sounds familiar. Is that one of those tropical diseases?
Try to remember, where did you hear it?
I know I've heard that before.
Maybe a kind of strange, pretty girl said something about it recently?
Oh, that girl. Nice girl. First decent human being I've seen in here for years. Not like all the junkies and crazies I normally see. Yeah, I remember her. Yeah, weird. She left a tip, but she didn't order a thing. Yeah, she looked so hungry, too. Just sat there all night with a full glass of water in front of her, talking about this and that. She seemed lonely, a little scared, so I let her stay in the booth until we closed. She left some stuff here. You seem to know her. Why don't you give it back to her if you run into her?
Thanks. A lot. I'll be sure to do that. So we have a bail bond for Rolf Toten. We also got a photo of her.
Something I can help you with.
Do you like Santa Monica?
I guess.
You seem preoccupied. Is everything okay?
I don't see how that's any business of yours.
Sorry, I didn't mean to intrude.
Goodbye, then.
Alright, there's nothing else in here. Gosh, look at all these snacks they have. We got Eat, Pounds, 5 Venue, Fat Bar, Day-Day, Fix, 100 Rando, Mr. Goo Goo, Big Lunk. I love Big Lunk. We got Milky Man, Free, Bear Free, Pit Pat, Bubble Bim. Or, no, it's Bubble Bum, Hers, His, In and Ins, Cerriddles, Beef Jerky. Oh, that's just beef. Yeah, that just says beef jerky. And what does that say? Stonk? Does that say stonk? I love stonks. I love, like, when people don't have copyrights and stuff, so they have to be creative and make their own little names. I love seeing, like, copyright, like, the little cute little names they make for stuff. Alright. So, we need to go back to my apartment building, and we need to go into one of the rooms that we were in before. Is it this one? I don't think it was this one. Oh, got stuck on the door. If I'm not careful, I can get very stuck on the door. It's like hard stuck. Like reload the save hard stuck. Ooh, a voyeur field guide. Peeping, a voyeur's field guide. Peeping's not just for lonely, perverted losers anymore. In fact, at least 3 psychologists say it's a healthy form of sexual expression. Every good voyeur needs to develop a sneaking game. Get used to crouching and evenly distributing the weight as you walk. Stick to the shadows and behind cover. You'll be tapping titties in no time. This book is ups your stealth skill. Cool. A 3-point in stealth. Where is that? I thought it was subterfuge, but no, it's right there. Stealth skill.
Hey, Mayor, it's Mike. Look, I gotta hit downtown for a few days, maybe longer. If Reno calls, tell him to meet me down there. We got something to discuss, apparently. I'll be at Milton's place on the Skyline Lofts 2A. Sorry, baby. I'll explain everything later.
Alright, we know where Muddy is now. We're just gonna quickly check our computer. We might have gotten an email. Yes, we did. Email. A favor from LaCroix. It has come to our attention that a vial of werewolf blood has made it into the hands of the local tabloid, and that they have sent it on the clinic in Santa Monica for testing. The responsible party has been dealt with most painfully, I assure you. But for obvious reasons, we can't have anyone testing the blood. Please retrieve the blood sample from the clinic and leave it in your mailbox. You will be compensated accordingly. So this is one of the quests that you can use to regain Masquerade points, because you can buy humanity if I wanted to. I could spend humanity to gain humanity back, but Masquerade points, you can't buy this back. And as it says right there, if I lose all of them, I lose the game. So I have 4 points. I wanted to grab appearance as well as security. For now, I think it'll be smarter to grab the security. Alright, we're gonna go talk to Arthur, let him know the information. And then I think we're going to go and get the, we're gonna go inside of the hospital, and we're going to grab the werewolf blood, and we'll just hold on to it until we need a Masquerade redemption point.
Hey there.
I've got some info about Muddy.
So what'd you find out about Muddy?
He fled someplace downtown.
Right, then. I'll have to call in some...
You can thank me in American dollars.
Oh, right. Sorry about that. Here you are.
Thanks.
See you around then. If you ever find yourself or a loved one locked up, please call.
I will, later. Nice. 2 experience points. Sweet. So, if I wanted to get the experience points as well as some money, I could just turn in the werewolf blood, but there's very few quests in this game to redeem your Masquerade points. And I'd like to think that I'm, I'm good at this game and I don't make mistakes, but more than likely, I'm gonna mess up at some point and violate the Masquerade. So, I'll need all the Masquerade redemptions I can get. So, we'll hold on to the werewolf blood. We'll get it, but we're just gonna hold on to it. Okay. First off, can I hack this? I can. Optometry. Camera 1. This is for the substances. Controlled substances. It's disabled. Camera 2, however, is now disabled. We want to disable that camera because we plan on going in there. But first, we need to come into here and open up the door. Can we hack it? No. Okay. Can we blood buff and hack it? No. It's unfortunate. Yes, safe. Panacea. Darn. Okay. We might have to come back here later when we have more points in... Yeah, when we have more points in, computers. How much does that cost? It only costs 3 points. Oh, but I really want the seduction. I need the blood points more than I need to hack into things, so I will focus on getting my appearance leveled up, and then I'll go for computers next. Okay. We need to complete another side quest, but I'm trying to remember how we do that. We're looking for Lily. That's not worth anything. No. Can we sell the arm? No. Unfortunate. Okay. I think that we will go do the... Let me just take a look. Retrieve Lily's belongings from the diner. They consist of a photo, a key, and a bail bond. Oh, right. I remember what I need to do now. So, there is a car that we can break into. It's the only car that you can break into as well. Whoa. Oh, can I get in? Hello? Video game? Hello? We love when games bug out like this. Okay, luckily, we're not gonna let this stop us. We're just gonna... We're gonna go in here. We're gonna just grab the stuff ourselves. You know, that's why I love games that allow you access to the console, because I'm not going to use it to cheat, but if the game breaks like that and I'm going to get soft locked, I would hate that. I would hate to have my progression stuck. So, you know, just quickly no-clip, grab it. Clearly we were able to open it. But let's see what this diary says. Diary. This seems to be a woman's diary. 4:30:02. I met a guy today at Asylum. He's so beautiful. Oh my god. His name is Rolf, and he's from Germany. Europe men are just so classy compared to boring California boys. He asked to see me tomorrow night. I wonder if he's rich. He looks rich. I'm going to go shopping tomorrow and pick up something that won't make me look like a big fat pig. Can't wait to see him. 5/21/02. I think it's getting serious with Rolf. He told me he wanted to give me something very special next week, and if it's what I think it is, it's about damn time. I thought Europeans were supposed to be less uptight about this sort of thing. 6/06/02. I woke up at 8 p.m. today. That would be strange in itself, except I don't remember going to sleep last night. In fact, I don't remember anything since last Saturday night when Rolf was over. 6/10/02. I woke up late again. I haven't eaten anything in 4 days. I don't know what's wrong with me. 6/11/02. Rolf came over last night. He said the reason I hadn't eaten anything was because I needed blood. He said it was all I could eat now, that I wouldn't feel hungry anymore if I drank some. He had a bag of it from the local blood bank. I tried to refuse, but I couldn't. What's happening to me? Rolf said he's going to leave soon. He said people are trying to force him out of the country. He didn't say anything about taking me with him. 8/22/02. I had to bail Rolf out of jail today. He was arrested because his visa expired. He looked frightened. I'm afraid he's going to leave. 12/07/02. I haven't seen or heard from Rolf since the night I bailed him out. I don't know what to do. I thought he cared about me. Why did he do this to me? 4/15/03. I talked to this guy I met in the Surfside until 5 this morning. When I told him I had to go, I felt like Cinderella. He seemed like a prince. 4/16/03. I met that guy from Surfside again. He has no idea what I am. 4/24/03. I brought E, the guy from the Surfside, back to my apartment last night. He said he's going back to Australia in a few days now that the tournament's coming to an end. I don't want him to leave. I never felt this way about someone before, not even Rolf. 4/25/03. E kissed me last night and I just couldn't stop myself from biting into his neck, but I drank too much and I gave him my blood to save him. When I explained it all to him, he said he never wanted to see me again. What have I done? 5/08/03. I haven't been able to feed since that night with E. I'm afraid of what will happen. I remember Wolf brought blood from the blood bank. Maybe if I could sneak in, I can grab a few bags and get out before anyone catches me. Well, we gotta go back into the bank. The blood bank, that is. I said we were looking for Lily. I forgot that we were just a little bit early in the quest line. First, we had to find her diary. Now, however, there should be a doctor right here.
Who are you? What are you doing back here?
Those are both excellent questions.
I think you want the clinic upstairs. Are you sure you're supposed to be here?
No, I guess not. Now I have to make sure you don't tell anyone else. Ooh, actually, maybe not. Excuse me. I'm not going to say the other one. Okay. Let's just, get in through here. This computer cadavers. Can we hack it? Cowbell. Gotta have more cowbell. A Bobo G. Wound suggests subject was beaten to death with a baseball bat. Crumb Virgil. Subject died from heart failure. Personal items in storage B. Perry B. Subject apparently choked to death on ham and or cheese. Jane Doe. Subject apparently died of indeterminate causes. Note, subject's body contained only 1 pint of blood. Foul play suspected. Falls B. Severely beaten to death. Something about the way this one looked made me want to lock it in the freezer. They say that, but I don't see any bodies. Ooh, another computer. Freezers. Ambrosia. Temperature. Freezer 1 is -10, Freezer 2 is -12, and Freezer 3 is -2. Passcode 1969. Okay. Oh. Gosh, the doors are being really weird today. Oh, there we go. 1969. Nice.
Hunger. I need it. A drop of it on my tongue, sliding down my throat. The hot flash in my brain lighting up my body. I can smell it everywhere. Blood.
What happened to you?
Let me go. It's painful, like I'm going to die. It's calling. Never felt like this before. Let me go. I can smell it. I have to have it.
Hold still. Or actually, calm down. Tell me who you are.
Let me go.
What's it worth to you? What will you give me for letting you go?
Let me go.
No, I think I'll go buy a bag for you. Oh, I gotta go the long way around? Okay. Oh. Little turned around. There we go.
Need a fix?
I need to get into the back room.
Employees only.
Open the door. Fine, goodbye. I need to get in the back room. Queen bitch.
Need a fix?
Yeah. I'm a little confused. I'm not gonna spend 190. I'm not. Oh, whatever. Weird. Why does it say, we're gonna buy her blood bag, but then we can't actually buy her blood bag?
Let me.
I guess I'll let her go. No other option.
You don't look well at all. Oh, sweet mother of God!
Need me a girl who would bounce off the walls just to kiss me.
The heat. It's never been so satisfying. All of it. I drank until I heard his heart stop, and I was sucking on a dry, dead artery. It was euphoric. But I've killed him. I've never killed anyone before. What happened? What came over me?
The beast took over. It happens.
Beast? What is that? Why couldn't I stop myself? Why did it feel so right?
Shh, calm down. It's all right.
I tried to steal some blood. I heard they sold it. I was hungry, and I can't hunt in town. They caught me, and I was trapped. Thought I'd never escape, but I killed a man. I have to get out of here.
Who are you?
My name is Lily.
Lily? You're the one E told me about.
E? You know E? How do you know E?
I said I'd help him. What do you know about Thin Bloods?
I tried to tell E about his condition, but he was so furious at me for what I'd made him into, he wouldn't listen. A thin blood, from what I've been told, is a vampire whose blood is weaker than most.
Go on.
My sire told me some vampires consider thin bloods a bad omen and want them destroyed. Rolf wasn't a thin blood, and apparently I am. I don't know why. Rolf abandoned me. His group wouldn't take me in. They said I was a liability. He left me with so many questions, and I did the same thing to E, but I didn't want to leave E.
The two fall out.
I should go.
have to get out of here. Maybe out of the city. Soon.
You should go see E. He said he forgives you. He wants to see you.
Doesn't hate me anymore?
No, quite the opposite. You should talk to him.
I'll go see him. Thank you.
Wait a sec. I don't do... Actually, you're welcome.
Oh,
Goodbye.
Tonight, what I did, please don't tell E. It's not my fault. I couldn't control it. I've never done anything like this before. I'm no killer.
I promise, Lily, it's not your fault. You couldn't help it. Goodbye.
Why'd you have to go and let that bitch out? There's one less Phil in the world now. Why'd you have to let her go and eat him, huh? Now I'll never get to doing that bastard myself. Well, you know what? No blood for you. No more!
What can I do to set this straight?
Now that you let that one go, I have to go out and find someone else to fill the chair. But it's kind of chilly out, and now that my co-pilot's been devoured, I'm flying solo. I need a new body. Find another donor and I'll whip up a fresh batch.
Where should I look?
The bitch who owns me and this place runs the asylum. Lots of young, stupid blood there. Not like the putrid, stinking, vagrant blood we so often get. Don't shed any at the club, though. No. The missus, she don't appreciate it.
Fine, I'll check out the asylum. Goodbye. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and grab that extra point in computer, because I know we're gonna need it. We're gonna head upstairs and see if we can immediately use that in order to hack the computer for the door where the werewolf blood is. Ooh. That's right. First we need to CS door. Dosage. Unlock. CS safe. Unlock. Patience. Hippocratic. Or Hippocrates. Hippocrates. H. Ho. Diagnosis, ruptured organs, lacerations, internal bleeding. Condition, critical. A. Kilpatrick. Diagnosis, severe tinea infection compounded by untreated herpes simplex 2. Damn, Arthur Kilpatrick has herpes. D. March. Diagnosis, frequent bouts of sexlexia. I also have sexlexia. M. Barber. Diagnosis, chronic marboperitis. Uncurable. Oh, he has the marboperitis. What a terrible fate that's befallen him. Alright, now we get the camera off. Camera. Camera. Optometry. Camera 2. Cool. The Mobber-Bobber-Poppers. Alright, we just got experience points just for doing that. We get to get our appearance now. Oh wait, no, it costs 4. Hello? Can I walk forward, please? Thank you. Let me see if I can hack the computers downstairs in these doctor's offices. I know we hacked the other one. I'm getting here, though. The Lakers. Strange blood sample from Fred Dingo. Hey, Danny, we received an interesting blood sample from someone over at the Sun. I guess some freak told them it was a werewolf blood. Can you believe that shit? Anyway, they're paying us to run numbers, so could you do it on your next shift? Thanks, F-Dog. Free blood test. From Fred Dingo. How the hell am I supposed to know what you're testing for? Get creative. It's really not a big deal, but just see if there's anything that's strange about it. F. Where is it? Oh yeah, sorry. Sample is in the electronic safe in the controlled substances. By the way, you down for some hoops this weekend, F-Dog? You're on thin ice. Jesus, do you know anything? I had Phil change the password a few hours ago. The new password is the name of Malcolm's dirty little secret. Oops. Did I say that? You better delete this thing when you're done reading it. See you at the park on Saturday morning, F-Dog. Wait, there's another one. Personnel. Lab bottom P. Phil Flatbottomus is a loyal employee and a hard worker, but seems to have various digestive tract abnormalities, which unfortunately result in an increased rate of flatulence. The smell of these phenomena is nothing short of horrendous. It seems we may have to do something about him. My guy has death fart. Bill E. Dr. Bill has worked as the clinic's internal wrangler since 1999. St. Martin M. Oops. St. Martin Inn. Malcolm St. Martin is our night shift senior physician. Roberts B. He never lost a patient. No one can succeed like Dr. Roberts. Thornton K. I misspelled it. Thornton K. Several malpractice suits filed against him for unnecessary gynecology termination. Holy fuck, that's fucked up. Jesus. You can't just look at people's junk for no reason. Okay, we need to earn a singular experience point. There's just one. We need one experience point. We need to find someone from the asylum to replace Lily. What about this guy? You could spare a few bucks? I'm a little down on my luck right now.
Sure. I guess I could spare a few dollars. Here you are. Good luck getting back on your feet.
You know, that is a nice watch you've got.
My watch? It's a quantum limited edition. Only 50 made in the world. Quite irreplaceable. It was an anniversary present for my wife.
You have a nice night. I'm gonna tell people what time it is. See, I would press him for more, then it opens combat. Let's see. How much money do I have? $400. Okay. We're gonna go to the beach and we're gonna talk to E, because I think that's gonna complete a quest, which will give us the one experience point that we're missing in order to grab appearance. We're probably going to need it in order to seduce someone in the bar very soon, as well as I'd just like to get my blood points to full and have the ability to feed on people at any club.
Hi.
How did it go with E?
This life's been hard on him, both of us, but he forgives me.
This game is very silly. I love this game.
Out in the middle of nowhere in Oregon. It should be okay for us to stay out there, as long as we're together.
Good luck, both of you. Bye, Lily. Know anything about the murder on the pier?
Murder? No. I wasn't here when it happened.
Thanks anyway.
You brought my Lily back. She told me all about what happened. I don't know why you helped this, but your blood's worth bottling. I'll never let her go again. Thank you.
You're welcome, E. Keep her safe.
We're gonna be getting out of LA soon. Too dangerous here. Rosa told us something big's about to happen, and I don't want to be here when the jack comes out of the box. Take that for what you will.
If this shit house goes up in flame, it'll probably be my fault. See you, E.
Hi. This life...
I still have her stuff. What do I do with this? I'm gonna drop it. Oh, I thought I couldn't drop it for a second. Oh, I wasted my blood. What else was I gonna do? Oh, I could go sell that tire iron. Yeah. And what made you... Oh, he was here for surfing. He's a surfer from Australia to surf in a surfing competition, which is why he came here. And then he met that girl, Lily, and Lily turned him into a vampire. But Lily and E are now both thin blood vampires, which are basically treated as second-class vampire citizens in the vampire society. It's all fucked up, really. Okay, did I get my point for that? I did get my point for that. Nice. Okay. He's love to see it. We're gonna go to the asylum now, and we're going to, Vampire Society's nuts. That's a good one. You got me there. We're gonna go and find a new victim for that blood guy, and then we're also going to drink some blood of some lady. This lady.
Hi.
Ever wanted to make out with an astronaut? Well, here's your chance.
My boyfriend
Damn.
will be back in
Didn't
a
work.
minute.
Hey, girl.
Hey, Nox, what's going on?
Not much. Just waiting around for my master.
The master you couldn't talk about?
Okay. I guess I can tell you about it. Oh man, his name's Bertram Tung. He's a Nosferatu.
No kidding. Small world. I'm looking for him.
Oh man, I wish I knew where he was. I'm getting antsy waiting around for him. I need to tell him some stuff, you know? I don't know where he is or stays or anything. Oh man, every needs me just, appears.
What do you mean he just appears?
He just appears out of like thin air. First time he bam! Like to give me a goddamn heart attack. Oh, especially how he looks. Ugh.
What do you do for Bertram?
Oh man. Wow. Bertram had me keeping an eye on this guy. This Asian dude who's been poking around Santa Monica. Bertram thought he might be a vampire. Something like a vampire. I don't know.
So, tell me about this Asian dude.
Man, this guy, this thing got wise to me. You know, instead of me watching him, he's watching me, you know? See this guy appear around me all the time. From the distance, watching me walk up next to me.
Want me to take care of it?
Hell yeah! Right on! Okay, like I said, it's some kind of Asian vampire thing, you know? The only clue I got is this driver's license that he dropped once while I was there. He's so freaked out that I haven't even had a chance to check it out.
Driver's license? Shouldn't that tell you who he is?
No, the picture on the license isn't him. I don't know why he had it, but well, it might help you find out where he is and what he's doing. Here, take him.
Alright, I'll take care of it.
Just come back and let me know the job's done so I can stop freaking out. Maybe I'll see Bertram by then.
Sounds good, Nox. I have a couple of questions.
Oh man, yeah, sure. What do you want to know?
You know what Bertram is like.
Yeah, well, he's like the only vampire I know, but well, he seems pretty damn powerful. Oh man, what is he looking at you? I guess that's the Nosferatu's thing, you know? They like know everything.
Let's see, get in touch with you. Thanks for the info. I'm getting out of here.
Dude, is this place always so dead?
More so than you think.
I thought coming to LA was gonna be more exciting than Arizona. I didn't come all this way just for watered down booze.
Maybe I'm what you came all the way for.
Goodbye.
I still don't have enough appearance. That's so disappointing. My experience skill is only a 2. I'll need another point in appearance. That's 8 whole experience points. That's so much. There's other things I need to buy until then. Now I gotta find a victim. Oh. I could dance instead. Look at this goofy fucking dance. I call this one the, oh god, not the bees dance. I need to tell someone my troubles too. My pet iguana just died. In the card game of life, I was dealt a hand of Jack Squat. The only thing I have to look forward to now is death. Don't touch stuff. Sorry. Goodbye. Gonna pull out those moves next time I'm in the club. Yeah, I hope it works out for you. Hopefully it'll, like, you know, impress everyone around you and they'll be like, oh my god, were you gonna dance like that? And you're like, oh yeah, well you see, I was watching Vampire the Masquerade, Bloodlines being played, and I saw these epic dance moves and I just knew I had to try them out. Okay. I'm gonna be honest. I'm very tired. Like, I am big sleepy. I'm going to save and stop playing for now. I think I'm going to play more tomorrow, but as for right now, I gotta go to bed. I'm so sleepy. You know, it took a lot of my power to manifest this form, and it just kind of wore me out. I realize now that having a corporeal form on this plane is going to require me to rest. But for now, I'd like to thank everyone who came out to the stream. I appreciate all of you, and I appreciate your devotion, Shadow. Don't think I didn't see you. Everyone who's been here from the start, I really appreciate it. You got to learn a little secret about me. For those of you who joined later in the stream, I hope you enjoyed watching. We'll be back tomorrow around the same time, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We'll be playing more Vampire the Masquerade, Bloodlines, and until then, I'll see you in your dreams. Goodbye, everyone.